we are pleased to be joined by several members of the IndyCar and Indianapolis Motor Speedway leadership team. Closest to me, we have Jay Fry, president of IndyCar. Jay, it's been such a great start to the NTT IndyCar Series season thus far. Can you speak a bit to the momentum that you've seen throughout the season and how that's going to impact us here in May?
Yes, I'm going to try to speak a little bit. We got some of this whatever stuff that's going on. Yeah, we're really excited. We've had 4 different winners, for the first 4 races. So we feel like we're off to a really good start. One of the things we've worked really hard on is a car count. So if you look at St. Pete 2 years ago, we had 8 teams and 21 cars. This year we had 12 teams and 24 cars. So a byproduct of that is here at the 500, we got 36 cars this weekend. So we're part of our 5-year plan that we came up with a few years ago appears to be working. So we're really excited about the month.
Joined also by Doug Bowles, president of Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Doug, the month of May is obviously such an exciting time for IMS. What are some of your favorite parts, the parts you're most looking forward to? And also if you could give us a little insight on how race day crowds are going to look for this weekend and the Indy 500.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're excited to finally open the doors and let customers in and enjoy the NTT IndyCar Series. It's been a great season so far, watching Jay and the team travel around the country and put on some fantastic racing, so we've been excited to have them here. I think for me, my favorite part is getting a chance to go out and interact with fans and talk to people that this is an annual ritual for them, whether it's the IndyCar Grand Prix, a practice day, qualifying, or race day for the Indianapolis 500. We have some of the most passionate, loyal fans in the world, and it really is a lot of fun to get a chance to see them. The last few years, we've actually allowed some folks to camp in the infield for this race. So part of the fun is going out, hanging out with people who love this sport so much and love the facility so much that they're out here camping. So it's almost like a family reunion when you get a chance to go back out with customers. In terms of our attendance, things are trending up for tomorrow's IndyCar Grand Prix. We're really excited about the direction of the race. The first year was our largest year, and then we sort of settled into we dropped off a little bit, and we flattened it out last year, and the numbers will be up this year, which we're excited about. And that says a lot about, I think, people getting used to this race being the kickoff of the month of May. It says an awful lot about the last couple of years. The IndyCar Series has been so competitive, and it's a race where you get to come in and you can see from all different places. You can be flexible, wander through the facility, sit in the mounds. It offers a really neat opportunity. The Indy 500 is going to be up again, I think, for 2019. We are, depending on the end of the day, we're up a little bit or flat, so we're right in that spot. A lot of it's going to be walk up and some of the things over the next 2 weeks, but really momentum from 2015 has been really strong around the Indy 500, and that also is, I think you attribute that to the excitement of the NTT IndyCar Series and the product that they put on display in the Indy 500. Has been some of the best racing in our 103 years.
Absolutely. Joined also by Allison Millington, Senior Vice President of Events for Holman Motorsports. Allison, you're a very central figure in the Indianapolis community. You're involved in many different organizations and projects. Indianapolis seems to be a very unique community that can somehow sustain this sort of month-long event. What is it about Indianapolis that makes it able to sustain that type of length and momentum?
Thanks, Kate. Well, the city and surrounding region has proven over and over again that we love hosting, the residents here love hosting major sporting events and don't actually love just watching the sport. They love engaging in all different ways in the community. And we partner with the 500 Festival to engage people in lots of ways, and if they can't make it to the track, hopefully they're participating in some of our other activities. Upcoming, we've got certainly the parade, and hope people that will go out and enjoy that, the memorial service. The 500 Festival events, you can go to 500festival.com, get that information. And from the Motor Speedway side, we have launched and kicked off our porch party program with the Harrison Center. I had a wonderful morning this morning. There was a breakfast porch party at 1900 North New Jersey, and it had lots of kids, lots of activities. And we're looking forward to the next couple weeks of lots of people porching, gathering their neighborhoods, gathering their friends and family to celebrate racing in the month of May. We're also bringing back the Bike to the 500 this year. We're going to have hundreds of riders avoiding race day traffic coming in on race day, so that's been a great program for us and continuing to grow on that. Hopefully, we're going to have people participating in our 500 Fashion Friday program. Although as I look out here, I'm not seeing a lot of people in 500 Fashion Friday. So feel free to grab some wristbands and other things at the media desks for you. But we hope that program brings civic pride to people. It sustains for the month because the racetrack is open, and as the racetrack is open for the month, people are out and about engaging in all kinds of ways. So our partnerships with the arts community is an important part of the sustained interest in the Speedway for the month. There's not a lot of communities in the country, back to the reference, the question that Kate had, not a lot of communities in the country partner arts and sports together and come up with great programs to work together and lift up the arts community with the sports community. And I think we've done another great job with that with our Welcome Race Fans program. Hopefully you've seen the Arts Garden downtown. And also our Indy Wings program with the different murals around the different communities in town for people to take their photos and post socially. So we've got a lot of community activities going on. This community engages in lots of ways that make people feel a part of the race. More than 100 years, 103 years of a worldwide sporting event happening in the same location, not hopping around the world, but in the same location every year is really a great thing for this community, and people love here celebrating that.
I'll be riding my big on race day. I'm very excited for that. Joined also next to Allison by Steven Starks, our Vice President, IndyCar's Vice President of Promoter and Media Partner Relations. Steven, NBC will be making its broadcast debut with the IndyCar Grand Prix this weekend and following at the Indy 500. We've seen so much integration with the Kentucky Derby broadcast last weekend. What are some things that we can look forward to seeing from NBC, but also from IndyCar's partnership with NBC heading into the weekend?
Yeah, thanks, Kate. Just to start, NBC's just been a tremendous media partner already. We knew that would be the case, and they've done so much as it relates particularly to the 500 already. It really goes back to first week in January. I think it was the first Saturday, actually, the NFL divisional playoff rounds, where throughout their coverage they were, running Indianapolis 500-mile race spots, which was really helpful. It's continued to the Derby, as you mentioned. I think during Derby weekend we had, 6 Indianapolis 500 teasers, numerous mentions throughout that program. So that's obviously new for us, and it's tremendous, and it goes well with the cross integration that NBC has promised and delivered on. You're seeing it currently through their coverage of the NHL playoffs. Many spots and mentions of the Indianapolis 500 there, and then obviously it'll be highlighted race week with the Today Show being here. So all of those things, in addition to many other things they're doing for the 500, have just been tremendous so far. In the broader sense, across the NTT IndyCar series, it started on NBCSN, the race-to-race promotion we've seen since we kicked off St. Pete. One thing that's been great working with NBC, they've helped us think about our season almost in 3 parts. The kickoff leading up to May, then the month of May itself, including the 500, and then the chase to the finale after the month of May. So I think that we're really cohesive in the way we work together and in the way they're promoting the sport in general. I think evidence of that is the fact that after May, you're going to see 6 NBC broadcast races to get us to 8 total, which is up 3 from what we had in 18. So all in all, it's been a great start, and NBC has really done a lot to help us deliver and increase the promotion of our sport, including this week.
Absolutely. We'll open up for questions. We have mics on both sides of the room, starting with Wolfgang.
Jay, 2 questions for you. With NTT as a new championship or series sponsor, a Japanese company, do you think, and also participation of Takuma, there is a chance that we will see even more Japanese drivers or even a race in Japan one day?
Well, it's certainly possible. I think that the race part of Japan has been brought up. That might be difficult to get that put together. But the impact that NTT has on the series has been immense already. When we went over there to meet with them in November, their platform in that country is phenomenal. So it was funny, we took Takuma with us to meet with them that one time, and when he walked in their building, you could just see everybody knew who he was. They were very polite to him, but it was funny to watch, or fun to watch. I mean, he's definitely a rock star in Japan. So I think between the two of them, it's